Hello, all. Welcome to Dad, Son, and Cricket. Continuing in our series of IPL 2025 preview videos, today we have the team that started it all, the team that won the very first IPL. Which team is it?
The Rajasthan Royals.
Yes, they've actually assembled an awesome squad this time under a very able head coach Rahul Dravid and the director of cricket Kumar Sangakkara. Let's take a deeper look. Arjun, you want to tell us a little bit about the team?
So they have a really good team. Their main batters, their stronghold openers, will most likely be Yashasvi Jaiswal and Sanju Samson.
Yep.
Their anchors of the game are going to be Shubham Dubey, not Shivam Dubey, Shubham Dubey.
Yep.
They're different people. Shemar Hetmeyer, who's going to be a big hitter. And then you have the main anchors. So if something goes wrong, they can play their game. You have Dhruv Jurel and Riyan Parag.
Yep. Riyan Parag especially was great last year, if you remember, right?
Yeah.
He played a couple of excellent knocks, and I think this might be his big year where he makes a real name for himself. One of the weird things about the squad is they don't have many designated all-rounders, though. People like Riyan Parag can bowl and Dhruv Jurel can keep. They only have a couple. One of them is Nitish Rana.
Which they have a decent all-rounding squad because of Nitish Rana, but the other is Yudhvir Singh.
Yep. Who I actually don't know much about. I'm looking forward to seeing him this year. Their bowling attack is something. They've got Jofra Archer,
Mahesh Deekshana,
and then the Sri Lankan twin of Wanindu Hasaranga. Who else?
You have Tushar Deshpande.
Ex-CSK player.
Wasn't he last year?
Yes, he was.
Fazalak Farooqi.
Fazalak Farooqi is one of the excellent Afghanistan all-rounders. He's more of a bowler, but I think he can tonk the ball as well. And then they've got their staple Sandeep Sharma, who used to play for Hyderabad.
And then you have Ashok Sharma and Akash Maliwal.
Yeah, Akash Madiwal was one of the very good death bowlers for Mumbai Indians. So I think between Akash Madiwal and Sandeep Sharma, they've got the death covered. They've got Fazalak Farooqi and Jofra Archer to kick things off, and then Mahesh Deekshana and Wanindu Hasaranga in the middle. So probably like two foreigners and three Indian bowlers, along with their top order, which is mostly composed of Indian batters, should make a very, very well-rounded squad. And one thing about Rajasthan Royals is they'll always be diligent. They'll always be in the game. They will not give up. This was a culture that was created by Shane Warne, and it's got that Australian spirit with a very good Indian core. So I'm very positive about this team this year.
But if I have to say something, it's definitely about their foreigner lineup. They got 5 foreigners in their bowlers and 1 foreigner in their batters. If they're definitely going to put on Shimon Hetmeyer, we both know that. And for the foreigners and their bowlers, they have probably the best foreign bowling lineup. Hasaranga, Mahesh Deekshana, Jofra Archer, Fazalak Farooqi, and Quena Mapakia. For hard to say. Quena Mapakia.
Okay. I don't
know.
know.
I don't know what that is. I think they'll probably not bowl him.
But the other 4 are very strong. Yes.
But they're going to have to take out one to add the Shimon Hetmeyer. They might use their impact player for that, but...
Yeah, I think Jofra Archer or Fazalak Farooqi, only one of them will play. If Jofra Archer is injured, I think Farooqi will play. I think they'll play both Deekshana and Hasaranga.
But I think that if they bat first, for the second innings, they're going to use Mahesh Deekshana as their impact.
Yeah.
And then if they bowl first, they're going to use Shimon Hetmeyer as their impact.
That's a good point, but just to let you know, Arjun, I don't think you can sub in a foreign player for a foreign player. The impact rule works in this way, that you can only have a total of 4 foreign players, including your impact sub. So out of the 12, only 4 can be foreigners. So you typically, if you're bringing out a foreigner, you will bring in an Indian, and vice versa. Okay, cool. Right. What else do we have to cover about the Rajasthan Royals?
So, they have a lot of talent. They have 5 foreigners in their bowlers and 1 foreigner in their batters. If they're definitely going to put on Shimon Hetmeyer, we both know that. And they definitely going to use their impact player for that. I don't think there's much besides that their coach is Dravid. That's going to be a big lead.
Who do you think is going to be their batting star this year?
I'm thinking it's going to be the underdog Dhruv Joral.
Okay.
He's going to come up.
I think Yashasvi Jaiswal is on track to score at least 3 centuries in 14 matches. After being dropped from the Champions Trophy squad, I think he's going to come in wanting to prove it to the selectors, and Rajasthan Royals is going to benefit from it. I think Yashasvi Jaiswal is going to score to an extent that no team is going to be able to stop him. Especially as a left-hander at the top, along with Sanju Samson, I think he's going to be very, very dangerous.
I mean, if he can win Rajasthan Royals a couple of matches and possibly this season, it's going to be a win so that they have 2 titles that are 17 years apart.
Yep, they haven't won since the first time, so it's going to be interesting.
And the first time they like an excellent team.
Yeah, excellent team, but it was an underdog team. It was a team of misfits who came together under Shane Warne and won. I still remember that vividly because they beat CSK in the semi-finals. CSK in either semi-finals or finals, and then we beat them the following year. So one thing that's interesting about the squad, while most squads have picked 25 or 26 players, the Rajasthan Royals have only picked 20, which is interesting in itself. I think they spent a lot on some of their stars, but even with that, having only a squad of 20 players doesn't give them too deep of a bench. So I think it's one of the first times an IPL team is doing this, so it'll be interesting to see how they basically manage their resources that way. All right. Any closing thoughts?
No thanks.
All right. Then next time we're going to look at Delhi Daredevils. No longer the Daredevils, Delhi Capitals, right? Yes, the Delhi Capitals. And soon after that, we'll follow my favorite team, Arjun's favorite team, CSK. See you there. Do like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Cheers. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.